Hi guys, and welcome to Mr. Movie Miles. I'm your host, Princess Concon, and today we're going to be going over the Last of Us Season 2 trailer. And yeah, let's get into it. So anyone who knows me knows that I love The Last of Us. It's my favourite story of all time. Everything about it, its themings, its characters, the journey that you go on in the game. So when they were going to do a Season 1 of the show, I was a bit like, do we really need it? The game is so good, why make a TV show? But it brought in new audiences, new fans, and the show is incredible. Is it my favourite show of all time? No, but that's probably because I love the game so much. So let's get into the new trailer. The biggest standouts for me in terms of what was different and what I'm a bit skeptical and intrigued about is the Jackson is under attack by infected, which is completely new for the show and the story of the game, really. It doesn't happen at all. So I'm intrigued to see why that's happening and how they will get out of it. And it seems like it'll be quite early on in the season because that's quite early in the game. Just the Jackson area. We also have Joel with a child. I have no idea if this is his child or just some random kid, but it's interesting because that doesn't happen in the game whatsoever. So although it is interesting, I'm skeptical because does Joel need a kid? Do we need this? But if anyone knows what happens in the game, maybe if they do this in the show with a kid involved, it gives Ellie more of a drive. And for people who play the game, they'll know what I'm talking about. But we also get our first look at Abby, which I love this character. I know a lot of people don't. I also love Ellie. I love both of them. I know a lot of people are going to hate her from the get-go. So just be prepared if you don't know what's going on in the future of the show, that this character, you'll love her or hate her. There's a really cool scene or a shot of Tommy with a flamethrower. I think it was Tommy, I'm sure it was Tommy. And he's burning a bloater. Doesn't happen in the game, but cool visual. Well, I say cool visual, there's bits of it that I was like, I don't like the look of it, but the idea of a bloater in Jackson was really cool. We also have Bella Ramsey. Bella Ramsey looks like she's acting her pants off in this trailer. And Joel, not Joel, what's his name? Pedro Pascal, they seem like they're doing a lot. However, I'm more interested to see Abby and what's going on there. Are we only going to get a little bit of her in this season? Or are we going to get her full story? Because I know they're separating this story into 2 seasons. So again, I'm just more intrigued than anything because I love this story. The second game is fantastic. A lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people might fall off on this season because of certain things that happen. So we'll see. There's also, you see a bit of a scene where Ellie's chasing a girl named Nora. I won't say what happens, but if they do what I think they're going to do, in terms of showing that full scene, whereas the game doesn't show everything, it kind of shows things from Ellie's perspective. But if they show some really dark stuff, I hope they do. I think it would be really, not because of the gore, but just fascinating to see what Ellie was actually seeing when, I can't go into it, I don't want to spoil it for people. But yeah, again, I'm glad that we get in that scene eventually because it's a really dark, pivotal moment for Ellie and for this other character, that Nora, who you will meet. Okay, big spoilers now, so if you don't want to hear anything that happens, here's your big warning. 3, 2, 1. Okay, they've gone. So Joel does die in the second game. I think he's going to die in season 2. I hope so. It's part of the journey. It's the whole story. If anyone else dies, I'm not really it won't have that same impact. I think he will die, and I'm really intrigued to see how they'll keep Pedro Pascal on. I'm thinking maybe they'll do what they teased in the trailer of the game, where you see Joel in Seattle, but everyone thought, oh, it's in Ellie's head. I wouldn't mind them doing that, to be fair. Some people might disagree, but I feel like the writer, I forgot his name, but he can nail that. He would be able to do that excellently. So that's one thing that I want. I also want to see Abby's storyline this season. I don't think we will, but I at least hope we see Lev and Yara as well. Those are 2 characters that I really want to see. Dina, I'm excited to see Dina. I like Dina in the game. Yeah, I'm excited to see all these characters, especially Joel and Ellie again, and see what they do there. I know there's going to be changes, I just can see it already, but we'll see what happens. I also want to add, this is more about the game, well, the story, but I remember playing the game, and with Joel's death, as sad and tragic as it is, it had to happen, you know, and a lot of people don't like that. And so I'm very curious to see what people who watch the TV show will think when that does happen, if that happens. It should happen. But yeah, what are their reactions going to be? Are they going to like it? Are they going to hate it? And, you know, if people who do know the story, do you think Joel was right to do what he had done? Do you think he should have died? I'm fine with him dying. I mean, it's sad, but it served the purpose of the narrative. Did they need to go in that way? No. Am I glad they did? Yeah, because it was very realistic. Like, Joel did something horrible. Whether he was justified or not, I'm not really going to get into that because that's a loaded question. But, you know, he did what he did, and there was, oh, cracking something there. His actions have consequences, and that's one of the whole points of The Last of Us. Actions have consequences. Is revenge worth it? Is love worth it? Like, in a world, you know, in a zombie apocalypse. So, you know, the whole show and the whole story brings up important questions, and I think Joel's death, you know, serves those questions very well. Oh, sorry, these kids on motorbikes, like, or whatever, mopeds, annoying. The Last of Us 2 is like an amazing story, and I think, you know, if you love it or hate it, whatever, I can't deny the fact that it is an incredibly mastered, well-written story. Mastered? I don't know, I'm tired, guys, like, I'm so tired. But, you know, I love this show, I love this game more so. I want more game, I want more show. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with season 2. Let me know what you guys think. Was Joel right in what he did? Are you excited for the new season? Do you hate the first season? Like, let me know all your thoughts, and yeah, if you could leave a like and a comment, that'd be much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.